Hey, it's Mark, and I've got another iPhone 5S long screw damage. My old friend, come to see me again. It's been a while. So, just jump right in here. This left side is probably okay, but I'm going to check it out anyways. And I don't see too many iPhone 5S long screw damage jobs anymore. Guess there's not a whole lot of these out in the wild, and I think most techs by now know not to mix those screws up, so it's only very inexperienced end users that end up making it to my bench. So this looks like it's going to be fine, but I'll just go ahead and get down to some copper and just make sure things look good. If there's any damage, it's going to be over here on the left, and if I remember correctly, the traces kind of start in the center and go off to the right. And over here on the left, there's just a lot of ground. Yeah, that's going to be okay. I'm not going to expose that anymore and just get to work on this right side. Now this person has lost screw privileges for these two bottom screws. I'm not going to be putting either one of the screw brackets back on, so this phone will be protected from this ever happening again. So it looks like the breaks really happen down at the bottom there. All right, so I think this trace here, that's all the way at the left in this orientation. I think that one's going to be just fine. And then these two over on the right or on the left now. These two are going to be fine as well. I'm going to go ahead and repair these other 4. All right. All right, come on, wire. Go where I want you. There we go. Get this little hair out of there so I don't accidentally try to solder the piece of hair to the wire. Don't know where that came from because obviously I'm in a clean room right now with a hairnet. Duh. Definitely not sitting here in my dining room. I'm in a lab because I'm a professional. These tips are a little bit oxidized, so I'm just going to tin those up a little better. Okay. All right, that should be the end of it right there. Let's just see if it's gonna boot up for me. You know, I shouldn't mess around with it, but I kind of feel like this joint could be better. So against my better judgment, I'm gonna come in here and poke at it one more time. Yeah, that's better now. It's a fine line in this kind of work between, you know, the attention to detail that it takes to properly, you know, diagnose, troubleshoot, and repair these things, and you know, balancing that against the idea that like, good enough is good enough, and, you know, stop going in there and fucking with something once it's good enough. Like, people who are okay with being a little bit sloppy tend to do better than people who are super OCD. But you know, you have to naturally have uh, this attention to detail to do well at this kind of work. So a little bit of both. All right, I'm just going to grab the customer's housing and screen because I'm not sure where mine are at right now. I think I've got those being used in a data recovery right now. All right. Get in there, board. Hopefully this thing is charged up. Yeah, there we go. We got the old Apple logo. And connect to iTunes. So somebody tried to do a restore in order to save this one. So let's see if we can get lucky here and just kick it out of recovery mode with 3U tools. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Well, maybe this is going to work. Doesn't look like it's going back into recovery mode. And there we go. There we go. Unable to activate Touch ID because I didn't plug it in. Oh, yeah, and I can't press home. All right, but she's booted up now, so we are good to go on this one. Another one solved. Thanks for watching.